Hey guys, we're back here in Halls of Torment. Now, I've had a few of the commenters say they're still struggling to get a clear, their first clear of the vault. So I've got another cleric build here for you. We're not going to use any shards, we're not going to use any green gear, and we're not going to use the duelist spark either. We'll use the Scars of Toil instead. You use the Seal of Rebirth for an extra revive. Mark of the Sword. Got the hood on. Guiding Star. Plated boots. The Defiant Plate. And the Thorn Fist is our main damage dealer. Everything else is either movement speed or damage or revive over here. You can see I've gone even a little bit further and I've taken off some of the stuff in here. Now, you want movement speed and health, regen, defense, damage stuff. Attack speed is good. Now, the crit stuff is really good too. I've actually got it turned off for at the moment though, except for the crit bonus. And then the main one that we really need in here is the revives down the bottom. Now, it's definitely still possible to do this without any green gear or any of that nonsense. So let's go in and I'll show you. Now, if you get a really bad negative modifier to begin with, I would recommend actually just going in and restarting. Spawns an additional mimic. This one is totally fine for what we're doing. So let's go in. There are some pretty bad ones you can get. We're going to start with a flame strike over here. Take off our attack. We do want to... we can use our main attack on these guys. We'd rather keep our flame strike for the flame strike charge for the thing over here. Can we? Can we do it? All right, it's not going to one-shot it though. It's not even going to do that much, but it's going to do a big chunk, enough to help us kill it pretty early here. We get a level up, it'll push them away too, which is really nice. We probably start with movement speed, or maybe just we start with the health stuff. We'll start with health. Here we go, we've got the first one. Let's move on. Let's use our attack. We'll turn the attack up to try and get a little bit extra movement speed when we don't have any enemies surrounding us. If we have enemies, we can turn it on just to get a little bit of extra XP as we go through here. Okay, Lightning Strikes is interesting. It'll help clear out the enemies. Let's see what else we can get. We've got a Spirit Dude. All right, well, you know what? We'll take a Spirit Dude. I think Needles is probably ideal, as it'll help deal with these enemies. The Spirit Dude's not bad for killing some extra enemies here too. We could dupe the extra defense. It's only +3, but I think we'll take it. We can get some percentage defense stuff later if we really want to, so I'll try and avoid these guys if I can. Nope, he tanked my flame strike. That's a shame. I turned my attack off accidentally there too, so we're just gonna sit still for the most part here. You know what, we'll take the base movement speed here now. You can see I'm just trying to stay on the other side of this thing from the enemies. We can take metabolism here to try and get some more regen going. You see the cleric has pretty good regen at base here anyway, without taking too much extra silliness. Okay, attack speed. You know what, we'll just take it. Move on. You can see we have lost a bit of health. That's why the regen stuff from the shrine is really nice in here. We also do like the main weapon damage. I'm going to pop a potion there, and we'll take... The debuff is also really good. We can get 2 30%ers out of here, though. 3 if you include the debuff, so let's do that. The reason we want to take the main weapon attack damage is it will increase our Thorn Fist DPS at the end, which is quite important. And it will increase our just damage output in general. I am going to take the Needles this time because it is really good at clearing the extra enemies that are in here. As you can see, if you need to farm a little bit of XP, these guys tend to just bug out in the wall here. I'm not sure what's up with that, to be honest with you. I'm not going to stay there for too long, though. But if you are, you know, struggling for your level, you can sit there and farm them a little bit. I'll come up here and try and avoid them a little bit so I don't take too much damage. Okay, take our main weapon again, and we got it. We'll move on. Okay. Got my main weapon attack on still, as there's a lot of enemies coming at us, so we just take the extra DPS out of it. Okay, Kugel, Meteor, these are interesting. Let's see what else we can get. The lightning strikes, perhaps. Okay. Let's continue down here now. You can see our regen is helping out, keeping us alive here. To the 4th one now. Got a carrot out of the pot. We got a cheese wedge. I like my cheese, I must say. All right, we got it. Let's move on. Okay, we got the other base health. Let us duplicate that one. Take some more regen stuff too, I guess, is really nice, but let's move on. I'd say it makes more sense to try and do this quickly, though, because the longer you stay in here, the more enemies will spawn in, the more you'll get surrounded. You can see we're almost back to full by the time we hit the boss. So this is a really good place to be. And we just want to stand right on him so the other ads aren't hitting us too much. And just concentrate our DPS through our Thorn Fists on this dude. Now we can take some regen, we can take some health stuff out of here. I guess the regen wouldn't be too bad. Let's do that. Try and combat the DPS he's doing to us here. Okay, there's a Seal of Rebirth. Take that regeneration. The weapon debuff is also really nice, but we'll take the regen here first. Okay, you do want to try and get up him for a second there, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't think it matters too much. Let's take the debuff chance here now. All right. I think I made a little bit of a mistake there where I was standing. We'll see if we can still pull it out here. Okay, there's our other revive. And we should be fine here. Okay, what another level up. Not really critting a whole lot. Let's just take the metabolism just to stay safe at the end here. And there you go. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Still under 5 minutes, guys, so it's definitely possible. Not really that difficult, as you can see, if you have the correct loadout and if you actually do it correctly. So 4 minutes 13 at the end there. As you can see, our Thorn Fist doing big damage to the boss at the end. The needles are pretty good. Everything else just kind of helping out. Even the Flame Strike did some damage for us, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the vault cleared with only white gear, 0 shards, and no Duelist Spark whatsoever. If that's helpful to you, smash like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.